Alrighty, welcome back to Elden again. So I've just been kind of logged in for a little bit while I did some things, and most of that thing was those things were figuring out kind of what I wanted to do moving forward. And I think I'm going to go get the Meteoric Ore Blade and then see if that weapon can have an Ash of War put on it. Because if it can, then I'm going to put on Sheath on it because I know it comes with Gravitas. And I'd kind of rather have an Astral War have Unsheath on it. But like, I'm only going to keep using it until I can get the Moon Veil. Because Moon Veil scales with Dex Int, Frozen Needle does not. And I'm probably only going to use those until I can get the Nagakiba. And I don't want to kill the guy for the Nagakiba yet.
Oh, are you here as a cousin?
Let's kill this person. Kill this one for the Skeletal Bandit Ashes. Because those are the only ones that I can think of off the top of my head that I can use. We're gonna put Sacred Blade on this weapon. Alright, there we go. Left click's working now. R1. alley. Alright, sneak into the church. We are authenticated. This won't be terribly hard to do. Just kind of mildly annoying. Because I am really low level. Honestly, if we die a couple of times to try and get this weapon, then I might just not do it. Because the one in the Urnia will be just as easy to get. The int-based weapon that I kind of want to get. And the Urnia will be easier, probably. Because, like, I see this going one of two ways. Either first try flawless, or I struggle with it for the following 6 hours of my life to try and get it. Like, it's going to be somewhere in between those two, I can almost guarantee. But we ball. Stake of Grace. Then after this, we're going to go into Dragon Barrow and cheese 2 bosses. Third Church America. Alright, Third Church America now. Now we 15 strength, 18 intelligence. Flail on because we'll be able to level it up a little bit. Alright. Another seed. Now, supposedly there's a way to cheese this boss, this dragon as well. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I don't figure I can do it. But in theory, there's a way to cheese him so that he just flies off the edge. We'll see. Yeah, no. Not worth it. Probably. I don't think I'm gonna waste the time on it. Rather do Knight's Cav. Because at least it's guaranteed to work. I've never had a single issue with Knight's Cav. Oops. Alright, let's put Gravitas on the katana. Oh, we can put it on here. Doesn't work though. So we're gonna put it on the katana instead. That'll cause it to be able to be drug a little. Alright, let's go get this Knight's Cap. He's effectively stuck there, so we're gonna quit out. What? Alright. Let's go take care of a couple trees after we get done with the dragon. We may end up fighting a tree before we fight the dragon. Yeah. We'll clear out this tree first. Then we'll go fight Grail. Ow. I thought I had dodged at the proper time. Okay, no, we're not fighting this tree. This does not have enough oomph behind it yet. Which is fine. We'll go fight Grail. Then we will go do a few things around here. What the fuck? Excuse you? What was that? Just turn around and hit me. That makes no sense. Alright, around the back of the tree. Then jump here. We're gonna do in this fort first, inside of Fort Farrell. Because there's a legendary item in here that I really care about. It's one of the required items for a hidden achievement on Steam. Dectus Medallion. We'll go get Radagon's Sword Seal and then get out of here. I'm gonna go score like 100,000 runes anyway, so I'm not terribly concerned. Alright, run over to Grail. Does less damage, but the bleed buildup is percentage based, so if you run out of FP, you just keep going. This will take a little while, but it's Well, almost 100,000. 20. All right. Now we head on up to Limgrave. Up until you're nearby. There's not much that I'm going to be doing up here. We're going to loot 2 areas, grab a couple sites of grace, grab the map markers, talk to Easy, and I think we are going to, yeah, I think we'll grab a weapon and do Raya's quest line while we're up here also. I think that'll be good. We got probably a whole episode worth of content that we're going to do up here, but I'm going to start by grabbing a site of grace. Then we're going to go back to Caelid and do a couple more things there. There are a few more things that I want to do out there. I remembered while I was listing off things about up here. Let's go back over to Smoldering Walls, Site of Grace. Trying to think of other bosses that we can cheese. And the only one that's coming to mind is Blackblade Kindred, but you have to piss off a rank for that cheese to work. And I feel like there's another one. It's not terribly hard to cheese. Hmm. Can't think of what it is for the life of me. Nile. We could cheese Nile by causing him
Fine.
to get Scarlet Rot. Fair off. I don't know why we didn't grab this while we were over here. It's just some smithing stones and a stone sword key, but it's pretty useful. This will be important later. Press to get out of aggro. Then we ride down this way. That so that we don't forget it later. Grab this. This. Uh, Fusion. All those, the first time we kill them, will give us a rune line. So I'm not going to go through there because I want to go through there later. Um, let's go over here because I want the rock sling and the meteorite staff as well.
Ah, welcome. Dear Gast, well value these. I'm hungry.
I need 7,500. down. Welcome to the Swamp of Aeon and the Strait of Sage Ruins. Fallen. Alright, grab this. Traveler set. Then we will ride over this way. And I think we'll be commander of... Oh, do I want to now or later? I'm thinking later. Because there's a couple things up in Liurnia that I really want to get before I go start fighting things. But at the same time, I'm set up almost to the point that I don't need it anymore for Limgrave. Limgrave's really easy. I'm probably over level. Can almost guarantee it actually. That by the time that I get into actually fighting stuff in Limgrave, I'll be way over level. Which I mean, that's fine. I expected it, honestly. Alright. There's a song 9, 8 and 9. Dragon Wind Priest. Go summon Blythe for a Bloodhound Knight fight. Go kill Thirlwell. And then trying to think what's after that. I mean, I guess we could go get Moonveil. I mean, this isn't terrible. 213
Darrow,
attack rating.
rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends.
Thanks, Blythe. Easy enough. On
After work,
Blythe.
not... Oh, if you venture, tell him I said he'll be short. I owe you one.
Alright. He sends us up to Ishi. We're not going to go up to Ishi yet. Going to go do just a little bit more fighting. Around here. It's 1 and 2. Alright, so Meteoric Warblade plus 2. 281 now. And this has a sorcery scaling of 137. This is still a double D? Man, this blade sucks. Alright. Let's go do Selin. She shouldn't be too hard to clear all the way to. But she has other spells that I want. Because I want Glintstone Arc and Glintstone Pebble. Maybe even Comet. Haven't decided on that one yet.
Yes, Uncle, you were just... Thank you. I was put and I ended up... Oh, when they... And so this is what I hope. Or I could... Then I'd...
Box been cleared. This is just going to be a Mad Pumpkinhead, which is going to be really easy to kill this early. We're set up pretty good for do Stormveil and Castle Morn, which are the two legacy dungeons that I care about here.
I am. Why are you here? Ah, well, but one must. I was exiled as a revive. You still. Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
Alright, that. And that's the other one that I kind of want, but I can pass for now. Alright, let's add some sorceries to my bar. That and that. Then let's see. I want to be able to level up my staff some more, so I'm going to focus on the caves and tunnels in the area before I go beat down Margit, which should be a cakewalk for me. Let's go talk to Yura, and then we'll fight Agil. Then we'll go talk to Yura over there, and then we'll go into that cave. And once we enter that tunnel, that'll be the end of this episode. It should be pretty good.
Tarnish, you stay the path. Just remember, no, you're not. One, stay clear of, and it's just so. Stay clear of.
Because, I mean, I have Rock Sling. It'll be a cakewalk fighting this dragon. Oh, I need to set up my flask as well. Which, for now, will be stamina and charged attacks. Where was my stagger, bro? Alright. That took a lot longer than I hoped.
That's not
Talk to
hard. If you
Yura
should find and
again.
seek the... You must those who part their hunger until the flood the strength. It's no surprise. You must those who part their hunger until the flood gets strength. It's no surprise.
Alright. Teleport back over to Agil Lake North again. And then we're going to go down into the tunnel there. This won't take very long. Is this all just smithing ones? Man. Alright. Man, even the Somber's a one. Fallen. Then we'll go over to the Church of LA, and I'm gonna end it here. Hope that y'all enjoyed watching me play. Heavens knows I enjoyed playing. And we're actually making pretty good progress. I mean, we are level 41 already, almost level 42. When we hit 42, we'll have 15 mind, and then we'll put 4 points into endurance. Then we'll level vigor up to probably 40. then int up to 60, dex up to 60, vigor up to 60. Endurance will go up to 40, somewhere in there probably. Maybe. Yeah. That's the end of this episode. I hope that y'all enjoyed watching me play, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, bye bye.